Net zero emissions refers to the state where the amount of greenhouse gas emissions released into the atmosphere is balanced by the amount of emissions absorbed or removed from the atmosphere, resulting in no net increase in greenhouse gases. This goal, also known as carbon neutrality, can be achieved by reducing emissions and increasing carbon sequestration. The Paris Agreement was an international agreement made in response to the carbon problem. The main objective of the Paris Agreement in 2016, which was signed by 195 countries, is to keep the average increase in global temperature below 2 degrees Celsius and to limit the temperature increase to a maximum of 1.5 degrees above pre-industrial temperatures. In the latest Nationally Determined Contribution, or NDC document in September 2022, Indonesia raised its emission reduction target to 31.89% in 2030 with a target of 43.20% international support. The Rector for Universitas Gadjah Mada, Ova Emilia, and Vice Rector for Student Affairs, Ari Sujito, at the opening ceremony of KKN-UGM second period of 2024, totaling 11,150 students spread across 35 provinces across Indonesia, said that UGM supports and responds to the impact of climate change. With this, KKN Banggai Kepulauan 2024 realized the importance of preventing climate change and initiated a new action at KKN-UGM with the Bangkep Net Zero Emission movement. This movement begins with an activity, namely a talk show entitled Offsetting Travel Carbon Footprint, Developing Sustainable Tourism, which focused on the application of the concepts of carbon footprint and carbon offsetting in the KKN program. The talk show, which collaborated with the Faculty of Forestry UGM, Jejakin, and Fontripo, presented professional experts in the carbon field, including Sigit Sunarta as Dean of the Faculty of Forestry UGM, Riz Hadi Punarto as lecturer and personnel at the Forest Development Planning Laboratory of the Faculty of Forestry UGM, Henry Aji Kusworo as head of the Tourism Studies doctoral program and member of the Indonesian Sustainable Tourism Council ISTC, and Fahri Shahrullah as a representative of Jejakin. KKN Banggai Kepulauan 2024 is aware of the importance of maintaining climate change and initiating new things at KKN-UGM with the Bangkep Net Zero Emission movement. KKN-PPM Banggai Kepulauan 2024 invites all KKN-PPM UGM teams for the 2024 period to participate in the Travel Carbon Footprint Calculation Program. By calculating the greenhouse gas emissions generated from traveling to the KKN location, each team can concretely know its contribution to climate change. The results of this calculation will be the basis for each team to design steps to reduce emissions, such as choosing more environmentally friendly modes of transportation or compensating for carbon. As an illustration, the Banggai Islands KKN-PPM team's trip from Yogyakarta to Banggai Islands via bus, plane, and ship resulted in carbon emissions of 4.4 tons of CO2. This result was obtained after using the help of software from Jejakin. In calculating carbon results, the first thing that needs to be prepared is the data that will be sought for carbon results, such as the 2024 Banggai Islands KKN trip, followed by entering data into the Jejakin program, which will then be calculated automatically with the program that produces the amount of carbon produced. The result is converted into the number of plants that must be planted to replace the carbon yield, which is around 29,000 plants. Therefore, after knowing the amount of carbon footprint produced through carbon footprint calculations, it was followed by a planting action in an effort to compensate for the carbon generated in the Banggai Islands KKN trip. In this case, the KKN-PPM UGM Banggai Kepulauan 2024 team has carried out activities to quote-unquote pay the debt of carbon footprint through planting red Calliandra, tree seedlings on the west side of the Banggai Islands Regent office building. The activity was carried out on Monday, shortly after the acceptance and release ceremony of the 2024 Banggai Islands KKN-PPM team by Regional Secretary and the ranks of the Banggai Islands District Government. In addition, the 2024 Banggai Islands KKN-PPM team has also planted a total of 1,000 seedlings consisting of red Calliandra and mangrove trees spread across 6 villages in the KKN location. Not only that, in the Saya Saya Festival activity, as a culmination of KKN closing activities, KKN UGM Banggai Kepulauan students also provided free plant seeds totaling 250 mahogany seedlings to the local community, including the Regent's entourage and the Banggai Islands Regional Government, who were directly present at the activity. Being aware of our carbon footprint, we questioned ourselves. Is our service learning compensated for this? What should I do after KKN is over? When will KKN UGM be net zero emission?